Hey guys, it's Katie. I'm here introducing a new series that I want to start on our channel called Reading Roulette. It's going to be one I'm doing by myself. And it's basically just to kind of make picking out my monthly reading lists a little more entertaining and amusing. I have a list of books that I've accumulated over the years, but never read. It's pretty bad. It's a lot of books. I even have some going on to another page later on in my notebook, but this is the bulk of all the books that for some reason or another all the years that I've never gotten around to, and that's a shame because I know there's some really good ones on here that have been recommended, and I mean, I bought them, I wanted to read them, so I just need to get around to them because I tend to end up reading just the same 6 series over and over again. You know you do it too. Okay, so there's my list. That's the other half of what I need for the Reading Roulette. What I have here, you might recognize, is a 20-sided die. So instead of just going down the list, I'm going to make it a little more interesting. I'm going to roll it 3 times and pick 3 books for the month of July that I'd like to read. It's almost the end of the month. It's the 26th now. Yes, 26th today. Hopefully I'll have this up by at least by Tuesday or Wednesday to Sunday night tonight. And so, every month or so, hopefully I will be able to get through my months. I'm going to do a monthly check-in, see like what progress I've made and everything like that with my to-be reads and reviews and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's pick out my books for the month with my Reading Roulette. So, I'm going to roll this, and we'll see where what number on the list comes up. So the first one is 7. Which is A Nazi Boys by Neil Gaiman. Oh, I had a brain fart there. So that's going to be the first one I'm going to read. Let me see. I'm going to circle it here. I'm going to do it 3 because I think 3 is a reasonable amount for someone to get through in a month. So I'm going to start with that one, and then by doing 3 I can kind of pick and choose a little bit, have a little bit of more choice, free will, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do this 2 more times and pick out the books I'm going to read for the month, and then I'm going to just grab them off my shelf and hold them up for you guys to see and everything. And I dropped it. So it landed on number 19. So that one will be, let's see, Red Rising. I honestly don't know which one that is. So I've either had it for a long time or picked it up for a promo somewhere. I'm really not sure. So I'm going to come back when I pick that up off my shelf, and we'll talk about who it's by and what it's about and all that good stuff. So I'm going to do that one there. Alright guys, last one is number 15. Okay. And I'm not, this isn't rigged. Number 15. Ooh! Etiquette and Espionage. That's by Gil Carriger. I picked that one up used in Texas. So that one I'm really excited about too. So I'll be back in a minute once I grab the books off the shelf. Okay, so I've gone and pulled the books for my Reading Roulette for July. Although I'm starting a little bit early, but that's okay because I'm just eager to get started reading some really good books. I've been working my way through a big old stack of X-Men comics, and I'll still probably do that here and there between, and you know, whatever, probably on breaks at work and everything. But got a long list of books. I've got 30-some books on this list that I need to get read. And some of them are just ones that I pulled off like my parents' shelf in the basement or something that seemed interesting, but for the most part, I bought these books with gift cards, or they've been gifts or whatever, so for one reason or another I did not read them. So let's get into these books, because this one I kind of forgot completely about. I got this as a promo, I think at Dragon Con. Someone was handing out like advanced reader copies, promos, that kind of thing. So I looked it up and it looks pretty interesting. They didn't really give a synopsis on the back, like, you know, books you buy in the bookstore, because this is definitely like a promotional kind of copy of the book. So this is kind of like a futuristic dystopian space adventure kind of thing. So I'm really excited about this one. I looked it up and I got some pretty good reviews on Goodreads and BarnesandNobles.com, so looking forward to this one. I do love a good futuristic dystopia, Hunger Games, Divergent, Ender's Game. Not necessarily a dystopian, but you get the idea. And then next, we have Anansi Boys. And Neil Gaiman is pretty awesome. Anansi is kind of makes a cameo appearance in American Gods, if you've read that by Neil Gaiman. So this is one of his books. He's pretty amazing. And so looking forward to that. It's about the children of Anansi, kind of what they go through after he dies, their adventures and stuff like that. Guy's long lost brother shows up and tells them that they're both children of Anansi, that kind of thing. In a nutshell, that's not the best synopsis ever, but you get the idea. So looking forward to this. Neil Gaiman is pretty awesome. Haven't read too much from him. I've read American Gods, and I think I've seen Stardust, so looking forward to reading more from him. And last but definitely not least is Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. I love Gail Carriger. I've read all of the Parasol Protectorate novels. Love her work. It's a steampunk, Victorian mysteries, I guess you would say. It's about a girl who goes to finishing school, but it's really a school for women to learn how to be like assassins and killers and spies and espionage and etiquette. So it's a finishing school for spies and like kind of things. So I know I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna enjoy this a lot because Gail Carriger is great. I love everything she's ever written. If you haven't checked out her books at all, do it. Do yourself a favor and check her out because I love her. She's so good. So I think the first book I am going to read out of the three is going to be Anansi Boys, because as good as Neil Gaiman is, his style is a little bit more difficult for me to get through. But I know it's going to take me longer to get through this one. It's only, let's see, 387 pages. So that's totally doable. It should take me, I don't know, maybe a week and a half or so if I'm really diligent about reading. My online class starts tomorrow, so it's going to kind of eat into my reading time, but schoolwork comes first, so it's actually bedtime right now. I'm going to go get ready for bed and start reading Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned to read my reviews and find out how everything went with my reading roulette for July. Thanks for watching. Bye!